Hello, everyone, and welcome you all to another chapter of the JavaScript beginners tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 15, where we'll be learning about different kind of string methods. Okay, so over here in this particular chapter, we will learn different kind of methods that we can use inside a string. In our last class, we do have learned about different methods in an array, but here we'll be specifically talking only about string manipulation or different string methods. So let's not waste time and let's get started. So over here on my screen, as you guys can see, now I'm here in the same JavaScript page. So let me come down over here and let me just name this one as string methods. And let's come down. And you guys already know that how you guys will be able to create up and variable and how a string looks like. Okay, so instead of var, let's use let. And now I will name this one as my string. Okay, and let's put equals to sign, and to write out a string, you need to make sure that your string is always inside a quotation. Okay, so now I will just type Bellingham. Bellingham is a great footballer. Okay, so here you guys can see that I do have this particular statement written right over here. Okay, so as I've told that this is a string which consists of different words and different kind of letters. Okay, so over here, if you do want to shorten it, you guys can shorten it. But if you do want to come here and if you do want to check what is the length, so for that now you just need to type console.log. Let's open parenthesis, and over here I will just put my string dot length. Okay, so my string dot length, and now Control S to save it. Let's come over here, and you guys can see the total length of the string is 32. So you guys can basically count over here. The spaces also is counted as one. So you guys can just take a count. Okay, but this is the easiest way to see that what is basically the length of a page, or what is the length of your string. Over here you guys can basically check using this. Okay, so this is how you guys can basically find. And the next thing what I want to do is, if I want to specifically search about anything, let's say I do want to specifically search about this word, or the index number of this particular word, which is Bellingham. Okay, so for that, let's come over here, and now let's click on enter. And over here now I will just type console.log my string dot index of. Okay, so the method which I'm going to use is index of. And after typing index of, you just need to make sure that you mention what you want to search inside that. So let's open double quote, and over here now let's type Bellingham. Okay, so I will just type Bellingham. Okay, and if you do want to run this, Control S, let's go to my console, and over here you guys can see it's showing me 0. Okay, so over here you need to understand that it will show you where it basically starts. Okay, so the same way, if you do want to come here and if you do want to see the index of is, so I will just type is. Let's go to my console, and here you guys can see it's 11. Okay, but now over here, let's say if you do have the same, let's say I do have Bellingham twice inside my string, so I'll just click on Control C. Let's give it up a space, Control V over here, and now I will just type Bellingham over here, Control S to save it. And now if I just come here into my console, here it's not going to show me the index of the second same word which I had inside my string. Okay, so this is how it actually works. So if you do want to find out the index of the last word, okay, like if you do want to find out the index of this Bellingham, okay, so for that, instead of using this index of, you guys can use the method known as last index of. Okay, so you guys can come here, Control S to save it. And now if you come over here, let's come here. And let me just close this thing down, which is last index of. Control S to save it. Let's come over here. Here it shows me 33. Okay, so which is basically over here. Okay, so this is where 33 is, because if you do want to find the total length, which is 43, and 43 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So here you guys can see, well, the indexing is up to the mark. Okay, so this are a few of the methods used inside string. Let me come here, and using control slash, I will just comment those things out. Let's click on enter. And from here, now let me tell you guys about a different one. So from here, let's say I want to replace anything inside my string. Okay, so for that, I will just type my string equal to, or I will just type my string dot replace. And here now I will just open parenthesis, and let me just open quote, and here I will just type Bellingham. Let's come here. I just want to replace Bellingham with Foden. Okay, so let me just type Foden right over here. And now what I'm gonna do is I do want to print, or let me just make this one a new variable. Okay, so I can just type let, otherwise I can also not use let, or let's type if is equal to my string. Let's click on enter. Let's put if is equal to my string, or let me just put console.log, and let me just put f over here. Okay, so let's come here, Control S to save it. And if you just come here, if you just take out a look, okay, so if you come here, Control S to save it. So over here, let me also check out the spelling, that the spelling is correct or not. Over here, yeah, the spelling is correct. And if I just come here in my console, here you guys can see that it is just changing the first instance of the word. Okay, so if I do want to replace the first word, it will just replace the first word basically for me. And here, as you guys can see, I do have this particular word at last as well. It is not changing me the last one over here. Okay, so yeah, I hope this class was clear on how you guys will be able to use different kind of string methods inside your JavaScript. So yeah, I hope to see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone.